CSCS. You got Josiah Valacy, both LS Power 240 S Saxons here. Yeah!
We got Alec James in the number 5 car. I think that's my first time seeing the number 5 car here.
You saw him earlier this year.
Did I?
Yeah, he was alright in that car.
You know, so much happens in a single year, it's hard to remember. There we go, Troy Manners in the lead there with French track. The United States of America.
Dude, that's a big deal having him here.
America!
Absolutely. So he spent a lot of his season this year driving in FD Canada, decided to have it go for a change, and here he is at CSCS.
The good stuff.
That's what we like to see. A lot of smoke, a lot of angle.
Remember, folks, if you got ready with your cameras, remember the hashtag CSCS, CSCS Drift, CSCS Racing, at CSCS Racing.
Look at that angle. You know what? That's great to see. Coming down here, we got Riley Sexsmith and his 2JZ powered.
The best bid in the game just whips it right out. Unreal. Practice.
And just a reminder that Riley will not be competing. He's just kind of out here to pep the boys up a little bit.
Yeah,
so.
I think it's working.
And he's certainly doing that. There you go.
I can see that polar opposites of the cars. You got a 200 horsepower Corolla versus a, I don't know, 600 horsepower S13.
Got nothing to focus.
All right, we got G35 Joe Valacy here with Nelson Montero.
Nelson on the chase.
Both rocking bigger cars. I like that. Nice and close proximity. Proximity, of course, is like having to be able to follow the lead car and keep it close and tight. I think on that, I think he'll dial it in for the next battle.
Oh, gotta love this matchup for practice.
Oh man, it's going Milligan right Oh, we got Troy Manners again, along with Brent being a seasoned almost showing up. Troy Manners looks pretty good.
That is looking kind of sweet. That was pretty damn sweet. Next up.
A little bit of understeer on that one. We should see some pretty good results from that guy later on today.
Oh, snap. Sneak zero battle, dog.
Whoa! There's Tyler Medic. Wow.
looking good while they do it.
That's a big factor, I think, in drifting. Is a lot of people have to like be true to that style and aesthetic. A lot of people get butthurt about cars that don't look so good too.
Well, and certainly that's kind of one of the things that we see a lot more here at CSCS is a lot of guys are still it's mostly functional cars that don't look that great, but here at CSCS we'll get plenty of style points here as well.
Wow.
Oh, this is a horsepower battle right here. 2J versus LS, both S chassis. You got Keaton Wright in that LS powered 240. And we got Dan Pasca in that 2JZ powered 240. Obviously speed not a factor. These guys know how to lay it down and hit that throttle and hammer it down.
All right, Canadian legend Pat Sears on the chase.
With that A86 being such a momentum car, when another car slows down in front of him, you can see that it becomes a little bit tough to keep it sideways at times.
Absolutely, especially Pat's running a bit of additional grip this weekend, so following a slow driver is going to be a little bit more difficult. Absolutely, Frank's really gotten that car dialed in, gotten his suspension set up finally, and he's gotten it to a place where he likes it.
Okay, we got Scott Miller again and Nelson Montero. Scott with that fast style, even in that low horsepower car. Nelson higher horsepower car. And a lot more mechanical grip.
Just as a reminder, you're watching Nelson over there. He's our 2015 National Drift Champion.
Yeah, Nelson Montero.
Whoa! Is he gonna get around it? He's getting right around that. All right.
Look at that.
Next pair coming up the pipe.
You're watching Prince Strut. They're our 2016.
Brent's been like a veteran of the series, and I heard some rumblings about him having a new car for next season. So we'll see what happens. Troy Manners in the lead here. Lots of angle. Can he keep it? Whoa! Luckily, those brakes worked really good on that S14. Nothing happened except the bumper came loose. We like to see the side-to-side action real nice and close without really actually touching.
It's still touching, so it's still good. It's still good. It's still good.
A little bit of fender rubbing is okay.
Just a little. Uh-oh.
Man, these guys slanging out full lock. Whoa, Rolo kept it on.
There we go.
I was about to say Rolo has had a lot of improvement over the past season. I see him slang that car harder and harder every year.
Yeah, he's definitely putting his cojones right to that wall. That's a little.
It's amazing to see how much more grip that Pat has in that bigger, little bit, like 10 millimeter bigger tire in the back makes such a difference.
Absolutely, when you're pushing, somewhere around 1,900 to 2,000 pounds, just a little bit of extra grip makes a huge difference.
We got Joel Lacey in the lead. We got Dan Packer. antennas here.
He's aiming at the judging tower, let's be honest, man. He's just trying to scare us up here.
Yeah, I think so. I was ready to jump, man.
I guess Roll here heard me say Subarus and rally driving. He's like, I can't have Riley show me up, dude.
Hey, check it out again. We got the Sneak Zero team right here. It looks like
A little bit of a
we got
battle.
black on black crime here. Black on girl.
I see some potential for the competition later on today.
Hey man, those cars can enter the car show and do pretty well as well. Yeah, those guys are important.
All right.
We got Joel Felici and Pat's here. Joel running the FDF shop at JSP as well. Pat's here in the Sears Garage
You know, he makes it look easy, but there is so much clutching and e-braking and like so much action happening in that Corolla to keep that thing sideways.
So busy, so busy. Oh yeah, Battle of the Purple Durple cars. Nelson Montero and that Sawyer. I was talking to Scott Miller coming down here in the A86 earlier, and he was having a bit of a tough time in transition and see how he does on this. He was saying that the 3 to 2 downshift was a bit hard because he'd run out of gear, run out of tire, but I'd say he's doing fairly good in that car right now.
Smooth.
He's Channel's inner Keishi Tsuchuya Drift King. Maybe Takumi.
Musa.
And of course, that brings up another one of the tough points of drifting a Corolla. They can't. So I mean, really, you got to give a lot of respect to these guys out here with these Corollas. They're not able to do the snappy transitions, and it's Scott's doing everything he can to make that underpowered car get through the whole track sideways. Whoa!
Hi, Rolo.
I gotta give it to Rolo in that at Shannonville, and he went like about 50 feet off track. It was kind of scary, but he was throwing it down with a lot of commitment, and I like to see that for sure.
That's that C word I want to hear, Jover.
Man, that car from Troy Manor sounds pretty damn mean. Like to hear that.
That's a beast.
Absolutely a very well set up, powerful car, and he's won his fair share of rounds of FT Canada, so look for him to do well here today.
Hey, Mr. Acott.
Man, Acott, that was nice and close to that tower over here. I'm not scared though. I'm pretty close.
Matt's gonna have to get at the brush and shine those wheels up after hitting the dirt.
Definitely. I'd say Pat Sears got all the VTEC. I don't think that RPM ever dropped below $7 grand on that run.
Hey, Jover, Dan, let me ask you something. You know when you're going around and doing this practice circuit by circuit, you know, how many rounds, how many circuits, how many rounds does it actually how much vibration is actually going through your car?
It's like if you have a street car, it's a little more comfortable. When you got a race car that's got like hard bushings and high joints on everything and no power steering, for example, on some of these cars, it can get a little bit taxing. Especially since if you don't have the proper seat. Honestly, when I tell people, part of your suspension is having a proper race seat. Because it keeps you door to center console. You know, that's very important and maintain control and comfort in your car.
So AKA, you suggest a 6-point harness.
Well, yeah, of course. That's for safety. But I think a proper bucket seat, a fixed bucket seat, makes a huge difference in driving. And of course, a lot of practice. And that means a lot of hard work. And that means a lot of money that you burn up in tires. And engines and other
Everything.
Believe me, I live that life.
Looks like we're almost
Rollo's got the rather unconventional chassis for drifting. You know what?